In response to a budget shortfall, 2 years ago, the San Juan School District took over the management of their student lunch program. They implemented an innovative approach that not only saves the district money, but also emphasizes using fresh, locally sourced ingredients, provides internship opportunities for students in the culinary arts program, and expands their recycling program.
In about 2008-2009 school year, we had a group of very supportive community members, PTA, Friday Harbor Foodies, restaurants, local restaurants, that were really interested in revamping our food service.
The way that food's being prepared here is basically from fresh, not opening cans, not opening little packages that came out of the freezer.
From my perspective, using fresh ingredients, there's no substitute. And I think that it really needs to be addressed in this country because a lot of the stuff that the kids are getting fed is very processed and very full of chemicals and stuff that shouldn't be in food.
We try to keep as much of our money in the local and regional economy. We use Draper Valley chicken. We use local island-grown beef from Little S Farms. We try to get quite a bit of our produce and vegetables from Nootka Rose Farms, which is out on Waldron Island.
As an owner of a small farm, whole 5 acres. You know, it's really nice to know that the kids are aware of where their food comes from and that my produce is ending up on the table.
The San Juan School District also realizes savings by using students from the culinary arts program to help prepare the lunches.
We have a small, very skilled staff, but it's really, really enjoyable having all the students in here because it's a win-win situation. They are actually getting experience and education out of what we're offering, and in turn, they are help prepare a lot of the meals as we go.
I hope to open a restaurant once I get my bachelor's and get on my own feet, and this is perfect because it's teaching me how to become a chef and it's teaching me how to cook for other people and how to adjust to their needs and what they want.
My favorite part is just knowing that we're helping out with all the lunches, the elementary school, Paideia, middle school, and high school. It's kind of fun to know that all the students in the public school system are eating the food that we prepare.
The Culinary Arts Training Program is supported in part by monthly community dinners, which are prepared by the students.
As a member of this community, I'm really proud of the way that they have community dinners once a month so that the community actually gets to meet the children, see what they're having to eat.
Our second was an African dinner, actually. We had drummers from Africa come here and we cooked chicken yassa, which was an African dish.
The integrated approach of the San Juan Student Lunch Program even includes their recycling program, with food waste products used by the local farms who supply the school food.
Post-consumer waste goes to feed pigs for a local farmer. Our pre-consumer waste, all of our ends of celery and onions and things like that, go into a compost heap at Heritage Farms. So that really helps where we end up getting their salad greens. So everything really closes the loop.
Implementing this unique program has not been without challenges.
As far as preparing the meals, it's not quite like your home kitchen where you can do small amounts of one little thing. You actually have to think on a much broader scale.
We do a Thai chicken thigh that is marinated and then grilled. So grilling 160 pounds of chicken on a little home gas barbecue. You got to get up really early in the morning to get that kind of stuff done.
When you're creating the menu, you really have to think everything through if it's actually physically possible to pull it off. And in the first year, there was a lot of trial and a lot of errors. There was a couple of ones that you're not going to see on the menu, and a couple ones that are really figured out. Definitely a crowd pleasers.
We do a great variation of a sloppy joe that's all local beef, homemade bread. The kids really like that one because it's kind of an old favorite but a new twist.
I think the biggest challenge with using fresh ingredients is being able to get them. Watching the way that their prices flux up and down because we are on a very tight budget.
Gathering local resources and items from local vendors is more challenging on an island based on our location. We don't have one vendor that we call that says, hey, what does Heritage Farms have today? What does Nootka Rose Farms have today? Those are individual phone calls to each farm.
From cost savings to enhancing student curriculum, community involvement to full circle recycling programs, PSE members at the San Juan School District have demonstrated a creative and integrated approach to revamping the student lunch program.
I'm really proud of our PSE members. They're doing some really innovative things. They are just such a huge part of the success of this program, and they've been the biggest advocates of it. And therefore, the face of this program, its success with the kids, has been with PSE members.